On a cold evening in Chicago, the streets were quiet. No one knew his story, and he preferred it that way. 3 years ago, Daniel had everything: a loving wife, Emily, and a 6-year-old daughter, Lily. His world was simple, warm, and full of laughter. Until one night changed everything. A drunk driver, a red light ignored, a crash that echoed through the city. Emily and Lily were gone in seconds, and the man responsible? He walked away with a light sentence. Money, connections, and a powerful lawyer had saved him. Daniel lost his family. The man lost nothing. The man lost nothing. That's when the silence inside Daniel turned into something darker. Every night after work, Daniel would ride. Not to escape, but to remember. He'd visit the same intersection where his life ended. He'd sit there for hours, staring at the traffic lights, replaying that moment over and over again. People said time heals. They were wrong. Time only made the pain sharper. One night, while scrolling through old news articles, Daniel saw a familiar name: Ryan Mitchell, the man who killed his family. And now he was back in the city, not only free, but thriving. Social media showed him smiling, partying, living like nothing had ever happened. That's when Daniel made a decision, not out of anger, but out of something deeper: justice, or at least what he believed justice should feel like. For weeks, Daniel followed him. Not closely, not recklessly, just enough to learn his routine. Ryan visited the same upscale bar every Friday night. He always left late, always alone. Daniel prepared carefully: black helmet, dark jacket, gloves, no identity, no trace, just a rider in the night. The night finally came. Rain poured over the city, making the streets slick and dangerous, perfect for what Daniel had in mind. Ryan stumbled out of the bar, slightly drunk, keys in hand. He laughed at something on his phone, completely unaware of the storm or the shadow watching him. Daniel sat across the street, engine off, heart racing. This was it. 3 years of pain, 3 years of silence, all leading to this moment. Ryan got into his car and started driving. Daniel followed. The road ahead was long, empty, and dark. Rain blurred the lines. Visibility was low. Exactly like that night. Daniel's grip tightened on the handlebars. Memories flooded back. Emily's smile, Lily's laughter, and then the crash. He accelerated. The distance between them closed. Closer, closer, slightly. Daniel could end it now. One push, one move, 1 second. That's all it would take. But then, something unexpected happened. Ryan's car suddenly braked hard. Daniel swerved to avoid hitting him and stopped a few feet away. Confused, Daniel watched as Ryan stepped out of the car, shaking. Then he saw it. A small dog frozen in the middle of the road. Ryan carefully walked toward it, gently picking it up and carrying it to the side. He stood there for a moment, making sure the dog was safe before returning to his car. Daniel sat there, stunned. This wasn't the monster he had imagined. This was a human, a flawed, broken human, just like him. Daniel's hands trembled. For 3 years, he had built this moment in his mind. He had turned Ryan into something less than human, something easier to hate. But reality was different. If he went through with this, what would it change? Would Emily come back? Would Lily laugh again? Would it just create another broken story? Another life ruined? Ryan's car drove off slowly into the rain. Daniel didn't follow. Instead, he turned off his engine. For the first time in years, he cried. Not out of anger, but out of release. Weeks passed. Daniel still rode his motorcycle, but not to chase revenge. Now, he rode to let go. He started volunteering at a local community center, helping kids learn how to ride bikes, something Lily had always wanted to do. He even adopted a small dog. Life didn't go back to normal. It never would. But it moved forward. One evening, Daniel returned to the intersection. He stood there quietly, watching the traffic lights change. Red, yellow, green. He took a deep breath, put on his helmet, and started his bike. This time, not as a man chasing the past, but as someone finally leaving it behind. Because sometimes the strongest revenge isn't destruction, it's healing.